Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene over... It's Neymar! Oh, that's magnificent!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Ribéry, Mbappe, and the shot! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Calm, composed, confident, what a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Vinicius Junior! Just off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Real chance! Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Torres. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Torres. Looking for the runner. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one. Look. And Torres! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Schneider goes short. Shot at goal! Busquets. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Torres. And it's Messi. Ribery. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, that's a key interception. Played into space out wide. And that is expertly dealt with. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Messi. Barcelona have it back and the first half is done. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How would you review the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Roberto Carlos.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly...
Decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Oh, this looks sharp. Great defending, strong and determined. Vinicius Junior. Costa Corta. Vinicius Junior. Costa Curta. And it's Schneider.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk gets it away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he's managed to get free. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And it's Fernando Torres.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
The fullback is in acres of space here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Now it's Torres.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He is through here. Neymar. That is a great pick out. And that's it. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's tidy. Vinicius Junior. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I feel I must point towards Torres. His reputation still causes defenders to get nervous, and his variety of goal scoring, that's what's so hard to contain. He'll poach and produce a wonder strike.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Mbappe! Delivery from him. He gets big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
And it's Guti. Camavinga. Inter Milan, yet to have an attempt on goal. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Schneider. Guti. Great hit! Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And the shot! Oh, that's a key interception. Guti. No, that's been intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. Guti, he's got away. He's got the shot away! Goal! Barcelona! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Fernando Torres really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Camavinga, he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, and he's through the middle. Camavinga, steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Schneider. And here's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. Torres delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
This possibly the last play of the half. Alexander, and the referee brings the first half to a close. And it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, he's been caught napping! Musiala, and he's gone backward here. It's run loose, who's going to... In he goes again! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Deftly away. Hernandez.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an... Vinicius Junior!
Vinicius Junior made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Ribery. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Snyder!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Snyder. Ribery. Makalele was in no mood for any of that. Musiala. And it's Guti. And claimed it back swiftly. Busquets. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold deals with that comfortably. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played out to the right. Ljungberg. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 42.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
14, Guti. Number 10. Coming on the field.
Taken back almost at once.
9, Pedri.
Denilson.
Number 33.
Camavinga.
Emery.
Defending was
Number
strong and
17,
firm.
Sane.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Look at the space. Mbappe! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. Any reflections on
Just
what
a
you've
quick
seen, Jim?
announcement. We
Well,
would like
Peter,
to inform
I
you
really
that
couldn't see what
CCTV
this
is
team
now
was
in
trying to
operation.
achieve.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Beckham charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. DiMarco is onto this.
DiMarco really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Real chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Saka going face to face with his great rival. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And here's Mbappe. Camavinga did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Shevchenko. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold.
Inter really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
And it's Beckham. Mbappe. Shevchenko. Camavinga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Mbappe. Ljungberg. Oh, that's fabulous. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And the first 45 minutes are up. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Inter Milan lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game. Mbappe! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior finds himself offside.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Oh, what's he done? Mbappe! Ah, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Inter really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
The attendance for this match was 80,314.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior looking understandably energised after his goal. Schneider. Roberto Carlos. And he's intervened well there. Beckham.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get it through? Goes long and straight. Oh, no joy this time. Oh, they can break here. Van Dijk. And here's the chance to counter. Alexander-Arnold. This man very much flavour of the month. Saka. 75 minutes played. And they win it back again. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Manchester United choosing to make the first change. That's a nicely measured pass. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Ljungberg.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Beckham. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Beckham. And he's managed to get free. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. The action has already started. Ribéry, Ljungberg, he rises! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen a player display all the qualities needed in a complete fullback at such a tender age, and at a time where the role of the fullback is even more crucial. He really is a diamond.
Okay, interesting. That's been cut out, well played. Quarter of an hour played. Busquets. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Bastoni does well to get it back. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Beckham. Mbappe! Can he finish? Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team,
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, nicely intercepted. Hernandez. Out for a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. That's going right the way across. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone...
He's had a hit! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Bastoni makes the interception.
Minutes has been indicated.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And we hit half-time. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure,
And a quick
neither
reminder
looking
today to
overly
please
under
take
pressure
all the
from the
dustbins
other.
located by the
And
entrance
at the break,
gates.
glass
Thank
half
you
full,
very much
half
for your
empty.
cooperation.
It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1.
Substitution.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Messi. Rodri kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's intervened well there. Costa Curta. Xavi Alonso. Here's Rodri. Some really good... He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
Maradona brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Bastoni did well to stay calm there. Xavi Alonso with the clearance. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And he's surging through.
The attendance
he's
for
quick
this
to get
match
it clear
was
again.
80,113.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now that's well seen too. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi. He's tried one! Denied by an instinctive save.
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Nicked it back promptly. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Beckham. Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Substitution for Inter. Number 20.
They've got a healthy number of very
Number
tall targets to pick
22,
out from this corner.
Hernandez. Number 6. Vinicius Junior. Number 24. Freddy Ljungberg. Number 11.
That has earned a reprieve for the time
Coming on
being.
the field. Number 13.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 17, Danielson. Number 10, Rodrigo.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Neymar. Substitution in progress.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Spread out to the left. Rudiger clears it away. Well, they've got it again. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And the pass is intercepted. And that is as far as it goes. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Inter can always take...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Guardiola cuts it out. Neymar goes on a charge down the left. And it's Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
You know, for me, Peter, there's a deep-lying playmaker out there who's as good as it comes. Pep Guardiola. As composed as he is clever, he always acts as the key pivot in forming attack after attack.
Yeah, he's a bit of a manager on the pitch.
Well, astute is the word.
Bernardo Silva. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar.
Such good technique. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar. Well, that is a good challenge from him. And that has left him in a heap. Well, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And he cuts out the supply, lobbed in behind, and he's taking no chances there. Rudiger. Great defending, strong and determined. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. He's in plenty of space here. Real chance! And he's done it!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in.
Mbappe!
Well, there's the clearance. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Please take all Litter bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And we're off again.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Rice. Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And that's another good win of the ball. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back in. Looking for the runner. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through. It's a great ball. And the shot! And he's straight offside. He's in space and looking for options. Now it's Rice. And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
71,640.
He's played him through. Tries a shot! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, David Villa. Number
Both sides
14.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 4.
So that's two now without reply.
Coming on the field.
Well, now's the time you can
Number
afford to be
29.
more daring,
Playing
Peter. It
heaven.
may be tempting to
Number
sit on
10.
this, but
Luis
I'd say
Diaz.
go and grab a third.
Number 5.
And he's on his way!
Substitution taking
Bastoni
place.
gets rid without sophistication and claimed it back swiftly. He's picked his way through and he's intervened well there. Kolomwani is herring after that one.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And that was very necessary. Oh, super find. Bernardo Silva. Oh, super ball. Neymar! They've done it! Just one goal in it now. Game on!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That has not gone well. And they've got a throw. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Bernardo Silva. Great chance! They've scored! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Rodrigo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And that is that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty prompt. Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. And it's Ribery.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Caught offside that time. Camavinga. Nice interception, well timed. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, and he's through the middle. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. And he's had a hit. Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sporting have reclaimed it.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Swept in. Ribery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that has been clubbed away. And they're back on the ball again. And it's played forward. Sporting look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Maldini. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Eto'o.
Inter truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Ribery. Neymar. Eto'o. And that is as far as they're going to go.
There will be
Well
one
read.
minute at a time.
Danger is averted. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
20, Eto'o.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Cannavaro. Cleared without hesitation. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Zanetti is there, and he can get that clear. That's headed upfield. No luck with that dink over the top. Maldini. Sporting are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
He's in a good position here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Vieri, it's Neymar! And another try! And he's managed to get rid. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Vieri. That is very well defended. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Sporting have it back and can go again. Hernandez, bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He rises! They've done it! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution on the field, number 11, Neymar.
So,
Coming
time for changes on both sides, actually.
10, Zico.
Sporting are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Denilson. And that should get the job done. Inzaghi gets flagged offside. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Vieri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Vieri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Danielson attempts a clearance. And that is as far as it goes. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ribery is offering a right smile there.
Inter Milan with the corner, there first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Rummenigge, oh, just skip Rummenigge! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement. And Shevchenko! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, he's been caught napping! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Messi, Chouameni, and Koundé. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Neymar. He's found a way through. Guardiola has a look and plays it forward. And Shevchenko. Shevchenko! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
That's been cut out, well played. And it's Messi. Rummenigge providing, and he's got the shot away! Taken with style, and they're at it again in double quick time. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Colomwani was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No outsmarting him this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Ribéry. Oh, great, and the shot! And he hits the net! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club.
There will be 3 minutes.
Beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We have got ourselves a game here. And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Tromani.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 16,
Inter really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just look at...
He's tried one! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Ljungberg, Neymar, Koundé. He's through here. Great ball, and can he finish? It's in. Inter are back in business.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Almost an hour gone. Ljungberg. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Quality ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Adams cuts out the pass. Koundé. Adams. Costa Curta. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Now that looks a decent ball. Colomwani with 2 goals already to... He's had he is just ripping it up. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Neymar.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, what has happened here?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from
3
him.
minutes added time.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And he's running through. Colomwani! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! 2 ahead, late! And there goes the final whistle. Inter Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Colomwani walking off with the spoils. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
He has given that the lot. Bang!
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Messi. Valverde. Costa Curta has a look and plays it forward. And no, that was never going to make it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Saliba cuts out the pass. And it's Ribery. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Busquets did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Half an hour played now. Well read, nice interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, and the shot! Oh, taken with style. They have come roaring back.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this.
And Messi! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. Valverde. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Rudiger. Busquets. Hernandez.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, important interception. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each.
Now, we would like to ask you all to
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Thank you for
Look,
your
this match
cooperation.
promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Federico Valverde.
Inter Milan get the ball rolling for the second period.
Coming on the field.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Number 32.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. And he welcomes it in. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Distributed tidily. Ribery is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit.
Ribery! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Ribery has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And he's straight offside. Gnabry, Messi, and that is expertly dealt with. Busquets. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in plenty of space here. That's a decent clearance. And the pass is intercepted. Gnabry. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. He won't be happy with that one. Hernandez calmly anticipates. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Ribéry.
Inter merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Ribéry. Ribéry is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So, power or guile, what's it going to be? And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Showing great feet there.
Has been indicated.
Ball is over the line. And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Inter certainly...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. He could be in here. Ljungberg is on his own. And he's there to belt it away. Well, they've got it again. Ljungberg.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had it taken off him. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, bang on target. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ljungberg, he's found the way. Chance! Goal! Inter!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run onside proved the key ingredient.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Mbappe. Oh, what a ball! Real chance! Caught offside that time. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's been won straight back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Inter Milan looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Bernardo Silva, Ljungberg, Camavinga, and it's Bernardo Silva, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And that has been clubbed away. Bernardo Silva.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Bernardo Silva! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Inter clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Inter Milan come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good.
Substitution on the field, number 15, Mbappe.
So off we go once more.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Inter definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Number 22, Vinicius Junior. Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Camavinga.
Number 10, Messi.
Busquets.
Number 13, Van Dijk.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. It's a great ball. Decent hit! It's anyone's ball now. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Now it's Messi, and he welcomes it in. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball, that's another chance!
For this match was
A real chance and a real let-off.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react. Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Rice. Valverde. Well seen. Saw that coming. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Rice. Nicely aimed pass. No, that's been intercepted. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Plays it in low. Neymar. That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. That is... He's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he's following up! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there.
Oh, terrible! And Messi! Oh, it's come loose. And he's there to get it away. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Ljungberg. And he's taking no chances there.
2 added minutes has been
Messi.
indicated.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that's it. Inter Milan can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Bernardo Silva claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Action has already started. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, they could break here. Ljungberg. He's shifting through the gears here. That's gone for a throw-in. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. Amrabat is always scanning the pitch for targets. Inter Milan still without a single shot on target. Can he finish?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Nicely spread. Ljungberg, he's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Cleared away. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Bayern Munich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Mbappe. Great hit! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's
There will
Eto.
be 1 minute added time.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he thumps it clear. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Substitution on
Inter
the
Milan
field.
head in, having made the crucial breakthrough.
Mbappe.
And to that end, there is a
Coming on
degree
the
of
field
satisfaction
is
there. The lead by no means
16,
decisive yet,
Hendrick.
but so far so good. 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Inter definitely want to carry on.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hernandez. Alexander-Arnold. And Upamecano. Alexander-Arnold. Passes short and sharp. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lewandowski! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's
The
just
attendance
front
for this
foot
match was
enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake,
60,332.
leads to chance.
Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
McAllister. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. McAllister.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
There's the hit! It's in! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted. Strokes it back. That pass isn't the best. Inter Milan can consider themselves just about safe now. Chance to... It's bounced back off the post.
substitution on the field. Number 5, McAllister. Number 19, Hernandez.
And it's
Number
Eto'o.
15, Alright. Coming on the field.
Denied brilliantly.
22,
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Jordi Alba. Number 20,
Neymar.
Rodri.
Cuts out the supply. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eto'o. He's got space in the area. Busquets. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. As you can see, we've already started here. That's offside. Yes, it is. Hernandez gets over and intercepts. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, they could break here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he can clear it away. It's bounced back off the post. That's a half-decent try.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neither side yet able to find the net. Hernandez. Eto'o. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Oh, that's well spotted. Alexander-Arnold. Hernandez promptly onto that, and that is that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
Had a shot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. And we have our very first corner. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Has a shot! Blocks! That's really good defending.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Ribery. And he's only too happy to take that back. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's bustling through. Shot a goal! Goal! Inter!
Inter clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Inter Milan have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
The ball has bounced loose now. And he's there to clear it. Inter Milan leading them, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hits one! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real person.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Inter Milan head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty.
Thank you very
It's
much
1-1.
for your cooperation.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are back underway. Alexander-Arnold does really well to win the ball there. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Neuer did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a nicely measured pass. Nice ball, and he might tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hernandez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Amrabat is always looking to break lines. And he's on his way! Plenty... Colomwani! Denied by an instinctive save.
Colomwani really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And He gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Looking for options for movement.
The attendance for this match was 60,332.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. There's no flag. Colomwani! Goal! Inter! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. And that has been cleared. And it's Van Dijk. That pass has been well intercepted.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Lewandowski. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good read, needed to be. Oh, super ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Neto. Fabinho. And that interception was... Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's there to belt it away. Neymar.
Inter can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
That is a brilliant interception.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ribery. That's that, the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Colomwani taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inter really were very impressive in the way they found pockets of space in those key areas. They were able to get the runners in, and that proved decisive.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. it.